Hello once again, my dark brethren. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer, where, I think not bad. 6 out of 10 so far. We've certainly been expanding. We finally secured Sylvania. We finally got Vlad into the fold, even if we were sending him the wrong way. We're going to have to bring him back to Schwarzhafen. And before long, we really are going to have to try and work on getting him an army. But what I really want to do right now is get some words out my mouth properly. But let's concentrate on taking Grom Peak, taking Mount Gumbad, seeing what's going to happen with Ganashrak's Lair, whether we take it or whether we not. It's going to be ours eventually. Keeping an eye on Bear Something, because they are big and bad at the moment, and of course Chaos have just appeared, which may be a good thing for us because Bear Somling are right next to them. But what if they ally and then we're right next to them? It may be a bit worrying, but let's just focus on growing as a nation right now. And I think Manfred, we're both 3 turns away from Grompig and Mount Gumbad, and if we can take those two, there's more gold there. I think great things will happen. For now, there we go. They're moving on. We've got our Banshee going every which way. We've got our Vampire going every which way. Just trying to explore the map a little bit. I like having the map coloured in. There's an agent there. Let's not worry about him too much. I don't see any armies by Grom Peak, which is a good thing. Ganashrak's Lair has fallen to Bear Somling, which we expected. Heinrich Kemmler's army has been hindered. That's annoying. Ooh, leadership would be a good one for us, I think, right now. Okay, let's keep Manfred going on over to Mount Gumbad. I don't think anything's going to stand in his way, especially with a level 8 now Necromancer. I think we need to get rid of his miscasters, because he's been miscasting a lot lately, hasn't he? And we are just 1 turn away there with Vlad. We're going to be... Oh, no, we haven't been hindered that much by the looks of things with Heinrich Kemmler. And it looks like the channeling stance is still suffering attrition for us, so we're going to have to... We'll bear that in mind for next time. We won't worry about it too much now. We'll get Vostos moving on as well if we can. Can't even raid for some reason. Not sure why, but we'll get Vostos moving on there. Heinrich Kemmler can support. Then that's another really, really good, easily defendable province that we've got there. There's gold here. We can keep this nice and safe. Now, as I said with Ganashrak's Lair, what we're going to have to do is just focus on the vampiric corruption and try and get that and try and just sort of tease a... sort of rebellion there. For now, we'll just move on. Schwarzhafen there, the Moot there. Vlad's back and safe. We wanted to keep him in Schwarzhafen, really, but looking at the public order of the Moot, maybe we'd be a bit better here. Maybe just a quick raise dead. I know we've not got a load of money, but a quick raise dead there, and we might just be able to quell any rebellions that we may be suffering. With the armies that we built so far, I was thinking about this. We've got some very elite armies here. We don't want to just have elite units, you know. Zombies have their use, skeletons have their use, so we're going to want to keep them eventually. And maybe we'll fill Vlad up with some weaker troops or whatever, but and then maybe fill Heinrich Kemmler up. The rest of his army can be made up of zombies and skeletons and whatever. For now, let's not worry about it. Let's focus on taking these two. I think Mount Gumbad we should be able to take right away. Grom Peak, we might have to just sit behind some walls for a little while, but that'll be okay. Avenheim making some movements, and this Dwarven agent is proving to be a bit of a troublesome character. If he's going to do something hindering again for us, that's going to be a big problem. Failure? No, that's fine. Okay, right, let's get on with this here province then. Not much really happening down here. I want to save up. We need 30 grand to get these 2 buildings upgraded. Otherwise, Eastern Sylvania is done. Castle Tempelhof, we are 6 turns away. That's not too bad, but when you're only making 200 quid a turn, that isn't great. But that should increase soon because Mount Gumbad, which we should be taking into our... Oh, they've got walls, damn it. Well, we'll give it a turn then. We'll give it a turn or 2 with Mount Gumbad, but they've got gold, so that's... In time, that's 1,000 a turn that we can take. Right, we'll... Okay, we'll put Heinrich Kemmler there, and we'll have Vostos going into Grom Peak. Oh, that's an easy one. Just get a bit of a siege tower there, and that's Grom Peak sorted. Okay, really good there. And then Kadrim, completely butchered the saying of that, but we really need to get a witch house there as soon as we can, and then that should trigger what we need to trigger in Ganashrak's Lair. Otherwise, I want Vampiric Corruption 100%, and it's not 100% anywhere, but it should be gaining. Unfortunately, it's not gaining here. We may get rid of the gibbet, or the gallows as it now is, and replace it with a Well, it would have to just be a balefire half, but not right now because we are, well, minus 66 quid a turn. Not for too long, though. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, the dwarves seem to have been making a good impression in the Badlands, haven't they? The Empire moving into where the Crooked Moon used to be. Interesting developments all round, I think we can say. And what's that? A Bear Sondling army suffering attrition in our lands. Good. We're not at war with them. I like to see that those agents are failing. We were reasonably liked by Bear Sondling. Not anymore. I don't know what their problem is.
You seek a pact with Norscan tribes.
Oh.
Then you are either fool or coward.
Could it be because Chaos have appeared and now they're all getting sort of bent to Chaos's will? That's a big problem if they're getting bent to Chaos's will. But let's just... it's just Dwarven Warriors, really, isn't it? I think that's an easy one. A nice decisive victory there. Very nice. We will just occupy because I want Mount Gumbad to ideally be level 2 and we get money just for the quest anyway. See, it's level 2 now. We've saved the money there. And then in Grand Peak, we should have the same job. Beautiful. Excellent work all around by our guys there. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. There's level ups all round. Helm and Ghost, did that just say was available? Wait a second. Wait a second. Where is it? Legendary Lord available. Helm and Ghost. Okay, we'll be getting him bloody as soon as we can afford another army. But that was really good. Okay, so Grand Peaks, first things first. Am I Mount Gumbad here? Oh, Mount Gumbad. Ah, right. Mount Gumbad this side. Right, I was getting confused there. Gold. Brilliant. That's all our problems sorted. Okay, so we'll keep Manfred here for a turn. Just let his troops heal. We'll give him Devastating Charge 3 times, and then we'll start getting him on his mounts. Vostus von Karstein will keep here as well. We can mount him on a Terrorgeist at level 20. His Necromancer... we're sort of giving all the Necromancers the same kind of business here. And then Heinrich Kemmler, all of them upgraded. That is really what we want to see. Excellent work there by Heinrich Kemmler. Just get a bit of Deadly Blade action there. And then the main man. I'm not seeing his spell. I guess we'll find it. But anyway, right now we'll take Gaze and a Gash. And what I'd like to do is send Heinrich Kemmler over to Karak Kadrim. We'll send him through these lands first, though, because then there won't be any... and in fact, we'll march him if we can. Yeah, we'll get him over there, and we'll just station him in Karak Kadrim right now, just in case this lot are going to get fresh. But I don't think they will. I think we're in a good situation here. We need to get Vampiric Corruption up, though, but that was a really good turn. A really good take, and we could even move down onto the Silver Road, which the rest of it seems to be taken over by Greenskins. Damn Greenskins! I really think we would behoove ourselves to become friends, me and you, Mr. Bloomin' fella, whose name escaped me right now. Bloomin', what's his name? Gromgar, I'm saying. How can I not remember the bloody Greenskins? Grimgor Ironhide, that's it. Yeah, we need to be friends, me and you. We need to be best friends, but that's great. You know, we're going to get another 500 gold a turn as soon as that gold mine's up, and then that's everything sorted. And I think we're sending that vampire just into the middle of the sea. We're going to have to redirect her in a minute. That was actually our Banshee, wasn't it? But whatever. Yeah, definitely some redirection needed in a minute. These guys are getting hurt all the while. Against the Norscan tribes, I think we're going to be quite strong because they're just the weak-level Chaos troops, really, aren't they? Anyway, who's in the sea and why are they in the sea? We don't need them in the sea. Yeah, this is pretty much the end of the map, isn't it? Okay, so we send this lady up to... in fact, let's just send her right up into Norscan areas. See what's going on up here. Alright, is she moving? A little bit of FPS lag there, I assume because of the snowfall. God! Oh, bloody hell, let's get out. Or maybe it's because we don't know where we're going. Okay, let's just go up to Middenheim right now. There we go. Right, okay, so... friendships being made with Grimgor Ironhide, that's good. If we can become friends with Bear Sondling, that would be good. But it seems like they've changed since the Chaos Tide came. So we're going to want to be a bit careful there. But anyway, Castle Tempelhof ready to be upgraded. Oh, I think certainly we'd all agree with one of those when we can afford one. Man, oh man, money's an issue. What else can we build for money? We're going to want charnel pits as well here. That'll have to do us for now. Okay. Okay, that'll have to do us. We'll be rich very soon again. They want peace. I've taken the lands off them that I wanted, but I'm gonna go for a bit of money as well. Why not? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, that gets us our Bellfire Hearth built in Temple Hearth, doesn't it? And as I said, we'll try our very best. Or in fact, we want to build one. We can't afford it anyway. But should we try and build one next turn in Cadrin? I think that would be best. I think that would be a best use of our time. Right, let's get Kemmler in here because he can help with the vampiric corruption as well. Looks like these areas are safe. I don't think we need to have armies stationed here for that long, but we will just get this guy as a good fighter. Gumbad is going one turn, and then we're going to be looking a hell of a lot better. We'll get another charnel pit going there, and in Grom Peak. Could be a gibbet. Could be, I mean, yeah, Mount Gumbad. For some reason, I keep thinking Grom Peak is the capital. It's not, it's Mount Gumbad there. But Grom Peak, what are we going to want here? Really, probably these two buildings. It's not anywhere that I think is going to be in particular danger now that we've got a non-aggression pact with the greenskins. Mount Gumbad is the same. I think these two areas are quite safe, and we can start thinking about maybe moving off now and thinking about where our next target might be. It could be the Border Princes. I know we made peace with them recently, but Avenheim is the classic, isn't it? Avenheim and the Empire. It might be time to start against the humans. Let's get Manfred over to Fort Obersteyr. Let's get Vostos can just stay here while the public order sorts itself out and the vampiric corruption goes up. That might be an idea for getting a gibbet there. We won't worry about it just now. As long as we've got someone stationed in Karak Kadrin, I'm going to be fine. And I can't wait to see us get in, 4 figures of gold a turn again. It's going to be very good. All the while, we're colouring in the map, which is very, very pleasing. Right, not seeing chaos yet. Are they going to be allied with Bear Sonling? In which case, we've got a big problem. Wood Elves are getting up. Vampire Covens. Rib Peak Pass is going to have... Is that Kazakh Kadrin? It's not those guys. Those guys are pretty settled. Okay, well, that's fine then. We might even be able to prevent it by stationing Kemmler there. Indeed, we can. That's very good. What are we getting now? We've really been going down here. Armour for Vargulf units and then weapons. Oh, yeah, I think that would be a way to go right now. Right, okay, so we're back up to a decent amount of gold a turn. That's excellent. That's really excellent. We've got our charnel pits everywhere. Zufbar needs to be growing. In fact, the growth is going quite well right now. We just need to work on money for the time being. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Castle Tempelhof needs one of those as well. Yeah, we're just stuck. And then we need to get an army for Vlad von Karstein. And we need to get Helmut Gorst in the thing. And then we can unleash our fury on the world. We might even just start, massively rapidly expanding. And of course, we'll be trying to get a vampiric corruption rebellion going in Gnashrak's Lair. We might just be pressing end turn a fair bit for the time being, lads. Maybe it would be worth us sticking a Banshee near Gnashrak's Lair as well. Let's not worry about that just yet. We might not need to just yet. They've got a lot of armies, Bear Sonling, haven't they? Right, yeah, the Wood Elves are going to be very strong soon. Nordland have been destroyed. Stirland, that's the Moot, isn't it? And the Sternsmen are available. And Freaks Reavers are available. Blimey, I'm guessing that's a good bit of it, work from Vlad. Right. Oh, give me that. What an upgrade that is. What's he actually going down, Vlad? Because we didn't start him off. Okay, so he's an augment. He's not much of a fighter. He's more of a spellcaster. Okay, that's fine. He's a decent fighting spellcaster. We'll take that. Right, let's just raise some dead. Here. Just some zombies. Just so that we can quell a rebellion should a rebellion happen. In fact, I think those zombies are enough to just end it there. We want to get the Bellfire Hearth. I forget its name. Bellfire Brazier, and then it's the Hearth, and then it's the Witch House. We want to get that going in Peak Pass. Otherwise, it's looking good. Right, yeah. Just a bit of a waiting game. A bit of a frustrating waiting game right now. So what we should do then, if we're waiting for money, instead of just waiting for money, is go and raid somewhere and loot somewhere. And that's what we've got Manfred moving off to do. Vlad can support him. Otherwise, you need to keep these two armies stationed where they are, I think, for the time being. Good-o, good-o. Let's carry on. Okay, there are Wood Elf armies on the march now. They've taken Wissenberg. Okay, they're going to be getting a lot stronger soon. A lot stronger now that they're confederating with each other. That's it. The Wood Elves are up and running as they well, always should be. Right, Manfred. Let's get you up with Vlad, shall we? Because we've just been given a quest to go to war with Avenheim. And look where Avenheim is. Let's get them over there. Okay, 3 turns to wait there. 800 quid isn't going to do us a lot here, is it? Just letting the public order sort out, and then we can get Vostus moving as well. Heinrich Kemmler. It's a weird situation, Bear Solning, isn't it?
Diseased dogs! Present yourselves so I may put you out of your misery.
I think we'll have to war with them eventually. At least we're going to have the Greenskins supporting us. Let's not worry about it too yet. One at a time for the time being. Good that we got our Banshee moving out, showing us the map, showing us the way. We might be able to find out who the real top players in the world are now. I think we're still strength rank, Ron. Let's have a look. Strength ranks, lads. We are 1, Aisling a 2. Oh, they control a lot of that area. Bear something, I assume, only 8, really? Wow. All their armies must be here, then. Wood Elves 3, Empire 4, Bretonia 5, Warriors of Chaos 6. Haven't seen them yet. Don't know where they're going to head scaling. It's a lot of the Norscan tribes are really doing very well here, aren't they? Still, we'll work on it. Right, Manfred nearly in position. Vlad, Blood Knights and Zombies. He's a spellcaster. He can just support the line somewhere. Where's Isolde? Or however we say her name. She's heading down here. Let's go meet the Estalion, shall we, my love? Maybe even go through the forest or something. There we go. Right. More good work diplomatically with the Greenskins, I'd like. They don't like us. They don't like us at all. Can't really afford to be sending gifts right now either. Schwarzhafen has an upgrade to be had. Oh, I'll take that because that's money in public order, isn't it? Or do we want to wait so that we can get the better buildings first? How much is it going to cost to upgrade this in Grand Peak? 2 grand. Okay, that's definitely what we want to do. Next turn, we'll be able to afford to do it. Oh, Winter Magic plus 20 for all armies. Yes, we want to go for Avenheim soon. That would be a really good take for us as well. But we want Work Bad because that's also the moot. But I'm not looking to take anywhere as such. I'm looking just to raid. So we'll certainly upgrade that. Good to have you here. Manfred, good to have you here. We'll just pop you there. We'll just keep Vlad there for now. It's looking good, man. We're spreading our dominion where it needs to be spread. 4 turns for that. And then I think we can really start working on some stuff. We're going to have a decent amount of money about us then. Heinrich Kemmler is going to have to stay at Carrick-Cadrin. How is this looking? It's going up by a percentage. That public order's not going to last forever, is it? Although, are they even going to suffer from public order? I don't even see public order on their thing anymore. This Chaos thing's done weird things to the Norscan tribes, hasn't it? They're not even suffering from public order. I tell you what, then, if we do go to war with them, we'll just send Vostus over to Gnashrak's lair, won't we? And Heinrich can hit Essen, and then Vostus up round there. Heinrich there, but then we're getting very close to the big scary Chaos slot, so got to be a bit careful. That Varghulf's level is looking really good. And what have we got here? A big Empire army. There's the King's Glaive and the Oak of Ages looking very nice. Okay, Dalapheim has just been raised by what? The Norscan? Oh, that's Chaos there, isn't it? Volkmar the Grim we've found. And I know Chaos Corruption's up, but I really want money right now. So we're going to try and risk this one. For now, we'll just start raiding Avenheim. We'll just keep... No, we'll keep Vlad there. We need the public order there, really, don't we? It's going up, slowly but surely. Cadrin, we can upgrade. We can also upgrade Grand Peak and Mount Gumbad with our 4 grand. I think that's the one that we do. Yeah, Gnashrak's lair, I'm not sure we can actually cause a rebellion there anymore because there doesn't even seem to be public order. It's a weird situation, but I guess all these Norscan tribes are sort of having their will bent unto chaos now. And maybe we all need to unite against chaos. Manfred and Karl Franz on the same battlefield supporting each other. It might be a bit of a weird dynamic, mightn't it? But we'll see what happens. There's a good raised dead opportunity over in Wissenberg, I see. Bloody hell, that's a lot of armies. Bloody hell, guys. The Doomtide... Oh, apparently we survived the onslaught. Is that so? Because I saw quite a few armies there. Not seeing them now. Yeah, there's There's Morcar there. He's chaos, isn't he? I don't think we survived the Doontide yet, guys. These guys have low leadership. I think we'll be very good against any Horde factions, but we need to make sure that we're right for it. So we don't want to be jumping into anything just yet. Upgrading buildings where we can. I mean, this lot of... The growth is good here. The growth is very reasonable.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Vanguard, really? Well, what are you guys thinking about doing? What are you guys planning here? Hey. Hey. I'm worried about Karak Dromar now. Should we send Vlad over here? Just in case. The Moot is going to rebel now. We shouldn't have done that. Okay. Well, we're going to have to bring Manfred back to quell that. Ernst Vanel, we're working on all of this business, aren't we? Curse of Years would be a great one. Wind of Death is, I think, the best spell in the game. Am I right in saying that?
Absolutely not.
I think I'm right in saying that. Right, the Moot's public order will sort out right now. I mean, we've got good stuff here. We don't need that, though, do we? We can get rid of that straight away. Probably aren't going to need a Gibbet in Temple War for much longer, either. Still. Yeah, I think they're just there. Yeah, we don't need to worry about them too much, I don't think. But Bear Sunling, man, you guys have some big forces there. Man! These Norscan tribes absolutely wrecking the world. Okay. Okay, Castellan engineer Balthazar Gelt has been discovered. I think we'll take that one. Okay, right, we're getting some money about us now, which is good. So Karak Kadrin probably wants upgrading, but Templehof is also going to want... Oh man, Templehof is also going to want a Dark Lair. Ooh. Oh, that'd be good. Grand Peak. This is the province that I care about a lot right now, though, because I think it's one that we can really make good for us. We'll stick that in Karak Dromar, and we'll stick maybe just a Gibbet in Oakenhammer. And then what else can we do with our money? Karak Kadrin. Oh, lovely. Is that our Vikings going up again? That's very nice to see. Okay, they're pretty decent killers now by the looks of things. Certainly, I don't think any Norscan tribe army is going to stand up to us very much. And what I want here is that, I think. Or do we want to just go and be safe and get that now? No, we'll go for this first. I want the vampiric corruption spreading. But is it going to be that important right now? Yes, we're minus 1% there. We need to fight the chaos. I know we've got a lot of chaos corruption right now because we took that bribe, but it's okay. And we still need to get Manfred. I'd totally forgotten. We still need to get Manfred down to Blightwater. When we've got Hermann Gore stuff and we can afford to send Manfred down there, I think we will. Migration, growth, minus public order, recruitment costs. Sure, man, we'll take growth. Always take growth. Okay, so let's have a look. We're certainly colouring in a lot more of the map now, aren't we? Blightwater there, of course we need to get down there. It's a good, fairly matched battle between the Greenskins and the Dwarfs down there by the looks of things. Clan Angrand doing well. Of course, the Crooked Moon aren't to be seen anymore. The Empire have a decent bit, but it's these... Oh, man, it's these... This Bear Somling fella. Bloody hell, mate. Bloody hell. He's just not stopping, is he? Okay. Grand Peak. It's going to be a Gibbet. I think we will need the public order in Grand Peak, so we will take that. We will be moving on Gnatrax's Lair soon. Heinrich Kemmler keeping the public order in check there. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's all good. And over here, I guess we're going to have to build a Gibbet for public order's sake. We'll have to do that next turn, and then maybe we can be at war with Avenheim again. Bill Bally. Nice name for a city, that. Nice name for a city. The great thing is about having our influence in the mountains is it takes armies so long to go through them. Our vampiric corruption influence is going to be massive. Massive against them, isn't it? We'll get her down into the main part of Estalia. I think that's going to be roughly there. Are other Banshees still moving by the looks of things? Could go and hit Grenstad again, and then Middag, Wandelbarrett, and Eikendorf, and Varenka Hills, and then... It's Avenheim we're going to get money for being at war with, isn't it? It's minus 11. Minus 11, and the public orders minus. I think we need to go and take work bad, and then we can bear down on Avenheim and then see what else is going on. But for now, I am just waiting to go to war with their Sonling, but it is going to be a very risky business. A very, very risky business. The von Garstein. That's turn 100, guys. Not done badly for turn 100, I don't think. Getting the money together. We're at war with Aisling, are we? Must have forgotten about that. Right. Okay, we're getting good money a turn again, which is really happy to see. Oh, but how do we make the most of that money? Grand Peak, what else can we build in Grand Peak? Nothing much for money, really. Belfire Brazier would always be useful, so would one of those. It's good that we got spellcasters. Definitely good that we got spellcasters. I'm just thinking about where our money needs to go now. Zufbar still needs to be upgraded. That's going to give us 50 a turn, but that's going to give us 50 a turn as well. Public Order, I think, we'll get that going up in Oakenhammer. Public Order will be better. It's a bit of a slog right now, isn't it? A bit of a slog indeed. Oh, we sent her down way lower. Margarita we're now at. War Herd of Chaos is about. Right, War Fervor I think we'll take now, because I think we'll bring Vlad. We'll just put her in there, whatever. We'll bring Vlad back down to the Moot, and we'll get Manfred going into Avenheim. Avenheim is a massive city, though. We're never going to be able to take Avenheim. Maybe Workbad. Workbad doesn't look too defended. Let's bring him there, and let's bring Manfred on the march. Although I know Chaos aren't a million miles away from here. Can we do some diplomacy with Chaos? Archeon, how's it going, buddy? Blimey. Blimey, okay. No, we're not going to pay him. We're not going to pay him. Oh no, we will be going to war with the Empire, because if we can take Workbad, then we might be able to trigger a rebellion there if we also took Grenstad. Oh, that could be an idea, and then Parkdorf. And then if we just focus on this little mountain range here, we're getting ourselves a really good little spot. Right. Carrick Dromar. That's going to be the public order sorted out in Zufbar. It was fine anyway, but now it's definitely fine. Okay, and once I'm happy the public order's okay here, and once we've got a little bit more, or a couple more buildings here, maybe just a couple of the basic defensive buildings, or we've got that Shady Township going, then we'll move on Gnashrak's Lair, and we'll move on Essen. And hopefully some rapid expanse maybe being undertaken soon. I don't know, these Norscan tribes, they're worrying, but I look at their units and I think they're the absolute kind of units that we'd be brilliant against. You know, the lower tier Chaos Marauders and stuff. Man! Got some good looking zombies there, haven't we? We need a little bit of a more elite force here, I think. Maybe we'll just take a couple of units of skeletons, if we can. Just one or two. It's a weak army, but we could just give it a few elite units as well, in and about. But that's going to be okay there.
The true Von
I'm going to bring... Oh, we're going to have to raid him, aren't we? Okay, that's good money. That's good money we're making here. It's good money. Now, where's our other agent? Where did she end up? Because I thought she was up here somewhere. Oh, she is. Wow, she's gone this far north. Bloody hell, we're getting through the map quick, aren't we? Right, let's have a look over here. And let's get another tech. We've just got the techs that make the Terrorgeists and stuff very strong. Let's look at what else we're doing here. Blood Knights and stuff here. These are... Oh, income from that. That could be a big one for us. Should we just get that? It's going to take us a lot of time. But that's... Yeah, that's good money. That's good money that we're going to be getting there. Right. Vostos von Karstein with a level up. Very happy about that. Who else? Heinrich Kemmler with a level up as well. Well, we'll be giving him Master of the Dead straight away there. Yeah, we'll have to move on Bear Songling. I don't think there's any other way that we can properly expand. So I want to be peaceful with the greenskins. I'm going to have Manfred moving into human territory soon enough. Or we might even just raise it for now so that we don't overexpand. That might be an idea. Manfred, glad to see you getting this about. You're going to be mounted soon. Are you excited?
Move.
Yeah, maybe we'll just raise this or sack it for now. Should help the public order out in the moot a little bit. We're getting this guy's army together a little bit. We've got some Blood Knights there already. I'm going to build that. That should help public order very, very slightly. Character trim. Oh man, I just want these places to grow. I just want them to grow quick. But we're not making the money we once were. We will be though. Have no fear. Have no fear. Right, there's Lucchini we've just found. Okay. Okay, we're just going. I wish there was an auto explore, man. What a great. I hope Warhammer 2 brings an auto explore. Quest issued. What the? Well, the first vampire count, Vlad von Carstein, was the most physically powerful of all the vampire counts. Manfred was far more cunning. And when Vlad was slain during the climactic battle of the Vampire Wars, Manfred did not involve himself in the infighting that followed. Instead, he travelled far and wide, seeking to deepen his knowledge of necromantic lore and dark artifacts. Now Manfred has returned to Sylvania, and Vlad's on his team. He is more powerful than ever. Having asserted his dominance, he makes preparations to unearth some of the evil relics that his studies have hinted at for us. We need to own entirely 3 provinces. We own 4. This is the armor of Templehof that we're going for, so we've got a little bit of money for that as well. During his studies amongst the bone-dry papyrus and scrolls made of skin in the ancient city of Lamia, Count Manfred... What's that noise? I think that's my smoke alarm. I'm sure it's fine. Count Manfred uncovered several references to a suit of mail imbued with great power. In ages past, the armor's original power... a king of Nehekara, that's the Tomb Kings that I really want to see in the game, fell in battle somewhere in the southern Badlands. Beyond that, the armor passes from record. The Count summons a necromancer, so we've got to deploy necromancer to Blightwater now. Though quite mad, the man is adept at rooting out forbidden knowledge. Like all of his benighted kind, he should prove ideal for the task of seeking out traces of this armor. Well, when we go down to Blightwater, we'll deploy him, because there's one in that army, and that mission took too long, but that's fine. So basically, we want to get down to Blightwater quick, right? If you're wondering, I know a little bit of lore. The vampires are here. The Tomb Kings, which were a really cool nation, are down in this bit, and they're not in the game, but they're also undead, and that's why I think a lot of the vampire things are here, because they want to find out about the undead. Nagash, I think, in some way screwed over the Tomb Kings, something, and one of the Tomb Kings turned out to be the first ever vampire. I don't know. I enjoy the lore quite a lot. Especially about the Tomb Kings. I used to play Tomb Kings a lot on the actual tabletop game. Really enjoyed it. I picked them because they were the easiest to paint, and I was young and I wasn't very good at painting. Right, anyway, we want to get moving now. I think we've been pressing end turn enough. Let's get moving. Certainly, we can leave Grand Peak. You know, before long we'll be able to upgrade it to a level 3, and then the public order won't be a problem. And hopefully this province is just going to take care of itself. But yeah, we really want to be moving on and making some headway now, because I don't think we've done a battle this episode. We've been going for nearly half an hour, over half an hour actually, and really we've not achieved a great deal. Well, actually that's not true. You know, we've taken Grand Peak, we've taken Mount Gumbab, but you know, not really. We want to move on. We want to solidify this nation. I'm not going to spend any money now because I want to get Grand Peak level 3 next. Can we afford this war right now? We'd be taking Rib Peak. They own the whole of the northern World's Edge Mountains, the whole of Ostermark. Ostland. You know what, we could.
Von Carstein.
Oh, fine. Oh, fine. You know what? I was going to say let's be friends, seeing as you're going to be in the way of our enemy. But fine, if you don't want to play like that, I'm not going to force you. So we've got Kemmler that can go down and hit Essen if he needs to. Is there a way through that mountain way? There is. Kemmler needs a bigger force. Should we do a quick raise dead? I know I said I wasn't going to spend any money, but oh no, I think that's just going to put us out. We might have to wait a turn or two, but that I think we needed with Kemmler. Public order's okay there now. Yeah, let's get moving. Let's move on. Are we going to be suffering attrition here? No, I don't think we are. Okay, good. Vampiric corruption's high enough here. That's fine. We'll be moving in there with that army. And I think I'm going to fight that army no matter... Or I'm going to fight that battle even if it's an easy take. Because I want to test this army out. In fact, there's 9 of them. It might not be so easy. Manfred also moving in on work bad here. This should be quite the easy one. Declaring war on the Empire. It was always going to happen, wasn't it, lads? Do apologise, but this seems like quite a good opportunity for the vampires. We want some banners, man. We'll maintain siege there. Okay, that's good. Okay, that should help the moot out a little bit, but Vlad is heading over to the moot anyway, so that should be fine. Heinrich Klemmler is ready to go and hit Essen, which I like. We could just do another quick raise dead there. No, we don't need to. Oh, screw it. We're not going to be upgrading this area for a little while, are we? Okay, we're ready to do some war next time, my friends. Next turn. Okay, some agents are coming to hit us, but I don't think they're going to be too successful. Oh, I mean, work bad. We do want it, but I think it's just going to be too hard to keep for the time being. So here's what we're going to do. Here's our big turn. Gnashrak's Lair. We're declaring war on Bear Somling. That puts us at war. Oh, God, they're all allied with each other. No wonder they're doing so strong. They can go at war with each other and pretty much spend the whole game just fighting each other, but this is, yeah. Warriors of Chaos. Issues. Issues, certainly. Certainly there's issues here. Because at the moment, we're not at war with them. Oh, it's a tough one. It's a tough decision now, isn't it? Border princes are there. They're just there for the taking, the border princes. Let's pick our enemies a little more carefully, shall we? Let's get Vostos over to Schwarzhafen and we'll go for the border princes. I think it's just smarter. Heinrich Kemmler, on the other hand... what are we doing with you, matey? Well, we're going to have to go and hit Avenheim as well, so we'll just station you near the moot for now. And we'll make sure we have good defences all up and around here. Bit of an anticlimax there, but I think we're making the right decision. Okay, work bad. Still going to take a bit of time. We'll get a couple more of these going, and I don't think... Yeah, that's not a big, scary army, is it? That's the same army we defeated in Feitdorf, or whatever that place is called. Not Feitdorf, the Border Princes area down here. Eikendorf, that was it. Okay. I think we're fine. And while we're doing this, we can let our money just roll up a little bit, which I think would be a good thing for everyone. And maybe, you know, go and... maybe we could restart Musion.
Deliver thy message.
Sure, lads. Sure. Okay. Excellent. Okay, Quicken Mutinous Gits are gone. I guess that's good for the greenskins. Vlad von Karstein is ready to move on Greenstad. Should we do that? Should we start taking some more areas? I think we need to. I think we need to. But I'm going to go this way because there's no attrition this way. Oh, man. We do have some stuff that we can build now, don't we? Okay, we are making some good money again. Right. We've got Heinrich Kemmler and Vlad von Karstein going for the Border Princes. We've got Manfred and the Empire. And we are going to have Vostos come down for Avenheim, I think. He can go and station in the moot for now. Okay, it's looking good. And I think we have a non-aggression pact with Aisling. We have a non-aggression pact with. We want one with Bear Somling.
Speak, you craven cur!
No, they don't want
pray
one at all
to
now, do
whatever
they?
thing you dare to call a god I do.
Leaving them may be a bad decision, but, you know, we've got a hard war there, and we've got a probably much easier war here if we just take this area, and then we can work down. You know, there's. Oh man, yeah, I think it's the right decision. Okay, right. The only thing I want to spend money on right now is stuff that's going to get us more money. That gibbet technically will, but I don't know if it's worth it. Basically, I'm talking about saving up for 4 grand, 2 turns away here, and then, you know, just getting this area better. I'm not sure I'm Already slightly regretting my decision, but I think we can pretty much roll over the border princes, and then we can start spreading vampiric corruption everywhere, and then I think... Well, if nothing else, we should certainly be able to... We should certainly be able to enjoy a little bit of time with... Well, what I'm saying here, and I'm saying it terribly, I sort of lost my way there, as you probably heard. We can unlock Helm and Gorst. You know, if we get all the money from all these cities and we get them grown and we get them big and we do it quickly, you know, then we can have the resources to send Manfred down to Blightwater, and we can have the resources to, you know, go to war with all the Chaos factions. Right now, we don't. If they all came for us, we'd be screwed. So, as I said, we're picking our armies a little easier here. The border princes have no friends, so it's going to be easy. Easy, as you can see. My God, and we've got a banner there for speed. It's got to go for the Blood Knights, hasn't it? That was very good. Right, so we'll be looting and occupying here. Excellent, 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 excellent stuff, Vlad. Excellent stuff. Right, straight away, we're going to go for... Avenheim. Okay, let's not worry about Charnel Pit just now. Let's go for a... Balefire Brazier. Oh, what do we even want to build here? I think certainly we want to build that. Defensive buildings are a must. And screw it. You know what? Let's go for the Charnel Pit. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Heinrich Kemmler. Oh, man. How are we going to do this? I'm trying to think who's going to go for Avenheim and who's going to go down to Eikendorf. We'll send Vostus down to Eikendorf. We'll send the other two to Avenheim so they can go there right now. They can get over there. They can get moving. And we can start the good times. So this guy is basically giving massive boosts to his mates. And he's a caster at the same time. Could be a very useful thing. And he's got the Restless Dead, which is movement range. I think all of these are going to be useful. Let's give him the boosts here, first of all, and we actually are making these guys into quite formidable things. But we'll just join them up like that, so that we probably end up with a couple of very, very elite units. Look at that, we've got Silver Zombies, rank 5 Zombies, that's not bad. And if we can raise dead for anyone decent, we can't. Can we recruit anyone decent, any regiments of renown? Let's take these. Let's take these into Vlad's army. No, let's not. Who are they going to be better at? Definitely I'm going to take those into Vlad's army. I might take these into Kemmler's army. We'll lose a unit of those, and we'll take the Sternsman. There we go. That's looking decent. I know it cost us some money a turn there, but let's not worry. And wow, we can. Let's get Grom Peak. Oh, we can upgrade that. That's more important, isn't it? No. We can wait for that. That's it. We've got enough money to do what we want to do. And that's the main thing.